I'll put the spotlight on Gunther. There we go.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, here.
There's Brad.
Hello, everybody in Yelm. Hello, everybody over the world. We in Yelm here. We have a group already, not working together. No, we have several groups. They are planning to come together, and we do the preliminary meeting for that. So I was looking for a building, a house, a workshop, and I found one. We want to share our experiences, and we want to experiment and create together. That is the plan for the end of this year and the next year. Hello, here's Brand. Brand is also here.
Is my pants clean enough to sit on that?
Okay, we're recording now, just to let you know. Now everybody gets to inspect Brad's pants.
So we want to create a big group here in Yelm. Once I heard we are 300. I don't believe in that, but we are 100 people creating already. There are locals that they create already for a year, like Heather. So I do not know those people. I know that they are existing, and I am hoping at one time they are showing up. They at least on Zoom. So, and that is actually when we know the number, how many people are interested to work together, then we know where to go when we find a place, a workshop, an apartment, or a garage, or something like that. So, and then there's also the idea that we have our second Plasma Expo this year or maybe next year, and we do not know where we want to do that. We found a place, we rented a place for a weekend, and we are into finding a bigger spot. So, yes.
So should we have everybody just kind of say hi and what their kind of dream is for this type of a thing? Kind of go around with that and say hi. Oh, Joe jumped in. Would you like to go first, beautiful? Just go around, let people just introduce themselves. Maybe say just a little something about what your hope is for this area and having something developed that we can all work on together.
Okay, my name is Joelle. And I really like the whole thing about community. I think if there's a way of everybody working together to an ultimate goal, that's what I'm in for. And I love to participate, and I love people, and I love to play. So there I am.
Excellent. Very good. Let's see. How about you, Brad? Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Doing this, I'm kind of clueless in terms of plasma and magnetical flow and all that sort of thing. And but I have quite a fair wealth of experience in standard electrical and DC electrical. Not a lot of electronics experience, a lot of mechanical experience. But a lot of that doesn't particularly apply in this plasmatic field. I love working with people. I love people. I really enjoy doing something together. I really appreciate how this whole group does its best and speaks really clearly in the integration of energetics and mechanical and standard science and all that sort of thing, all just wonderfully mixed together.
Yeah.
Like it really needs to be. Instead of all separate fields.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful meld of all the different things. You can think about if you want to introduce yourself. Okay. I'll just do a quick, you're going to do it? Oh, okay. Let me come over here to Linda. Okay. Just a quick Linda.
Yeah. I'll take this.
Oh, you get the spotlight?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Linda, and I'm Heather's sidekick, and Just kicking along. That's all. And love people. Okay, wow. That's not to love, right? And I love the plasma technologies.
Very good. Thank you.
We all love people.
Yes, that's helpful. And I'm Heather, and we, you know, for those of you that aren't aware, we did a Plasma Expo is what we called it. How long has that been? A month ago? Yeah, in Yelm, and it was just so much more than I had anticipated in every way, shape, and form. The, you know, the, the community here that's already been started, that's not only interested but quite knowledgeable in making a lot of the plasma technology, and even, you know, more knees and elbows deep into it than I am, you know, have got their MagRevs either built or partially built, you know, playing with a lot of the health applications. And so I was really excited to see the excitement of this community, and it looks to be, and there were a lot of people interested saying, yes, let's do something regularly so that we can move the knowledge base of the people along and let the people that already know a lot of things help each other. And that's going to be a really big part of this, because there's already a lot of knowledgeable people in this area. And I myself have been, you know, attending the workshops on the live stream and the private classes and now the medical classes, and I just really love and enjoy this technology and think it's going to be a big part of the changes that we have all asked for that are actually here, knocking at our doorstep, looking for things to replace the systems that are not going to resonate with where we're going, thank goodness. So I'll just leave it at that for the moment. That way we can get into our discussion here. And I'll let Gunter start with what he's already found out and what he's looking into. Wait, just one moment. If there's anybody else that has called in that wants to introduce themselves, I see somebody on the phone there. I don't have you muted unless you have yourself muted. You're welcome to say hello if you choose. It's not giving me a name, otherwise I'd say hey. Okay. So if you do choose to at some point, then please do say something. We've also got the participant list here, so I can kind of see if somebody starts to talk or something like that. So for the moment, we'll just continue and carry on. So what have you found out lately? Gunter's been really doing a lot of footwork and getting emails out and going with realtors.
No, the email is waiting still. Ah. So I have the idea to know the progress of the people I met at the Lions Club at the first local expo, and what they did the last 2 months, and what they plan, how they plan to keep going their plasma activities, if they want to do it at home or if they want to do it in a group. I really suggest that it is much stronger, much better when we do it in a group. I left the group in the 80s, and in the 70s and the 80s, we've been sure that the greater the group is, the more powerful the group is. We can work at our sweet home, doing our job, but when we come together, then we are sharing our plasma waves, our plasma field. That's what I was really experiencing at the plasma event here, that there's so much joy and so much more space for new insights and visions what we can do. So one can achieve a lot, but a group can achieve much, much more. Mm-hmm. So in plasma itself, I like the idea to communicate with plasma, and plasma would also the great being all around. The eternal being would be also, I am quite sure, very happy to see people coming together and share their experiences with plasma. So, but before, yeah, and we really need to, I think we need to know all of you, what you are thinking, and so in that way it was my idea before we are meeting that I will have a survey from everybody.
Would you like me to show the survey? It can come up on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. I have it there.
That'd be great. I see you've got it on the sideline there. That's neat.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at our pretty faces, we can look at that.
And I think that's such a good idea is to have some ideas about, how people would like to participate. And if there's continued interest, then, people can, like you got on number M, there more, what else they would like to see. Yeah. I think that's a good starting list there.
Okay, so for people that are just on audio, I'll just kind of read through it.
Yeah.
That way they can, because some people will just listen to this as a recording later, and some people will look at it on the video. So, it was just kind of an initiation, I guess, of the survey, and then once we kind of get it finalized, and we'll go ahead and send it out to everybody on the list.
Yes, we can do that today or tomorrow.
So it gives you different places to check off the types of things that you're interested in having as part of this group or presented at the workshops and or the actual place, that we would put education tools up. So I'm just going to go through the list. Number 1, I'm ready to share, create, and experiment in a group. B, I'm more than ready. I can't wait to be productive. We can be powerful company creating for others. Yeah. C, I'm interested in good instructions like scheduled training once or twice a week. D, I'm particularly interested in creating free energy devices. I think he said recently it's not free energy, it's perpetual energy. I like perpetual. That's kind of cute.
All right.
Okay. Making car units, healing devices, agricultural applications, meetings without any commitments. Those are always nice. And then
could be meetings.
Yes. And then there's the, option B. I'm not interested anymore about any of this stuff. Let me go. So, but there's, and then we go on, let's see, since the expo, I've got, how many people interested in Keshe technologies? Let's have weekly, monthly lectures. I'd love to help create a powerful health chamber like Rodrigo's Bridge, Dr. Rodrigo's Bridge. Or
is that the thing with the 2 circles in it? It was, one circle going this way?
No, that was Wayne's star unit. Oh. Yeah, but Rodrigo didn't have his unit there. It was too big to travel. That thing doesn't, But we can create a, healing room area or a plasma experience room area, kind of like we had over in the corner of our...
Over some weeks, I thought that Rodriguez has 42 people helping him to create his second machine. I think was just a rumor, right? Did you hear about that?
I don't do rumors. I haven't heard. I think that there are quite a few people that are partway through making their MagRav, and they're going to finish that up in a couple of weeks, I believe. And then a lot of people are also making that little 2-coil health unit.
Yes,
and they're going to finish those as well.
Yes.
So he's got a group that's already really active in building things. So
great. It'd be great to meet them.
So that's the survey as far as what kind of things you would like to do or have part of this Yelm Rainier area workshop group. I guess we don't have a name yet. We'll just call it that for the moment. And then the next section gets into what type of involvement people might be interested in having in this group. Are you just wanting to come and sign up for and attend what's put on by other people, or are you wanting to contribute work-wise, time-wise, money-wise, contributing items, that might be required when you have people. You need, tables, chairs, and shelves, and jars, and copy paper, and people to make cookies, and there's a lot of.
In that case, we need to have also a baking stove because the kitchen was converted, and it's not a really kitchen. To bake cookies.
Oh, well, people can bring the cookies.
Yes, that's right.
For sure. And there's so many different possible, I don't want to call them jobs. That's old school. We're not doing this on the old regiment. So many possible ways people can contribute. Money's not the only subject, for sure. And then if there's people that already have an idea of a space, you know, I feel like there's somebody out there that has a space that would love to be plasmified, you know, 24/7, which would also plasmify the neighborhood thereabouts and the people that live there.
Yeah, when you go yard sailing, I did it 2 weeks ago, and I've been at a place. It was really a good place, more than a garage. He said, an old school building, but he wasn't into renting that out. So, but I got Bo Foster, the local realtor, and she's looking for us too.
Oh, okay. Do you want to say what you did find and look into and
I don't
how
have
that's
a picture.
gone?
I don't have a picture.
No,
it is across. It's in Rainier, and it's across the old marketplace. It's easy to find. Take a look what you think, if that is our standard, if this is the place we can start. I think it is a good place because the contract won't be a 1-year contract. It was just,
that's
4 months.
That's,
4 months.
Really? Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was how much? Did you say?
15. No, what was it?
You said
1,500. 1,500.
Okay, because I remember you writing down 12 for something.
Yeah, okay, then it's 1,200. Yeah. I added already.
It's getting better.
The other electrical and natural propane.
Ah, okay. Well, that would be the other situation would be, bills and things like that. So, you know, to me in the long run, if we're renting even like the Lions Club, $75 a day, you know, if you're doing that every weekend for workshops, you know, at some point you figure it's actually more economical to just have a place, especially considering tearing things down, taking them home, bringing them back up. It'd be so much easier to have. Some of these things are just better left running, you know, have some GaNS being made, have some nano coating going on, and you just come in and unlock the door and get to play.
That's right. And if we have a large number of people who want to participate, that people could come at different times of the month.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it'd be nice to meet all together, but but sometimes people can come, I can come now. And then if we have kind of the space set up, so that people can see what is in process and participate in that process and further it along, perhaps. Or they, you know, could bring their own stuff and do process there. Yeah. But it would be nice, like what we talked about, what you said, Gunther, I think is really important, is meeting together. Because that synergy is so useful. You know, we brainstorm, you know, just in the expo, we had a lot of people said, what about this idea? What about that idea? Yes. Hey, do we need, can't we just pour in the water and then heat it up so we don't have to pour in hot water and have it splash all over? Somebody said that about some sort of caustic treatment. I thought, well, that's a great idea, you know. Safety ideas, you know, all these kind of things start popping up as we spend time together.
Yes.
One of the things I was wondering about, Heather, is I heard you mention that you're on early morning meetings. Is that because you're interacting with Keshe over in Iran, or?
Well, that's because the classes are in Italy and it's the other side of the globe. So yeah, their programs are at midnight and 5 a.m. here time.
So the other thing is, sorry.
It's okay. It's either live or recorded, and they're all ones that you can listen to too. Most of the things I attend are public ones that can be attended. That's like on Tuesday. Midnight. Every week he talks.
And so you learn more and more about the plasma and the technologies and how to utilize it and that sort of thing?
Yep.
You would be up to date when you listen. It's on YouTube. It's all on YouTube.
It's all archived, thank goodness.
And what I wanted to say to that building, there are several rooms, smaller rooms and bigger rooms. And the locals, they know about the blue room. And they are making good money in the blue room with their heating chamber. And when we are into creating our own bridge, then we have it there. We have an extra room for that.
Creating our own what?
A room, our bridge, our healing room.
Bridge.
Yeah, there is the part for that healing.
There's a lot of different technologies that could easily be put in a room where people can just go in and lay down on the table or, stand in the device.
Yeah, and then in Spain, they have an academy. They are invited, and also in Peru, I think, they are inviting people to come and learn over there for a week or so. And I would say that we can do that here too.
Yes. In fact, the guy in, Dave in Peru, I've talked to him several times. He's got a program where they'll come and they'll stay for 2 or 3 days or a week, depending on what they want to build.
Yes.
And what they're doing is, for the price of a MagGrav, basically, he charges $500, which is what it would cost for them to buy a MagGrav from Italy. Then what they do is they come, they learn how to build it, they build themselves one, and then an extra one for their neighbor or to donate to leave there in the country, and then they learned it, and then they go back home. Right. So I mean, to me, that's a win-win. Yeah. I think this technology, it's important, especially with Keshe, to follow the ethos that he's set up, and that's real important to me. I wanted to speak that it's not a way to make tons of money hand over fist on something. To me, it's way more conscious than that. Yes, it has a certain set of values that goes with it inherently, and people that follow that and uphold that, I think will do really well with this, and people that don't, I don't know where that would go, but it doesn't seem like it would foster that being able to continue. So I plan to follow my heart and soul, as the demo that he does so well.
Yes.
He really exemplifies that.
Yes, great.
Yeah, that's really good.
And we got here 2 distributor of Keshe material, Keshe products. And so I've been thinking we can have also a shop there where we ourselves can buy our material, and also for finished products we can have a shop there.
I was thinking that too, a place where somebody can even just build units to sell.
Yeah, and you can sell the ones that are built locally, and also the Keshe Foundation in Arizona is getting. They're really ramping that up. They're just about getting it to where they have them ready to sell locally from the States, so that they can supply the suppliers, and the people that have been, signed up to do that can really kind of go into that.
Yes.
Because it would be nice to have a broad range of things available, classes, products, learning materials, online materials, which is already really extensive, the online stuff, and that sort of thing. And so it'd be good.
Yeah, there's very many options. Yeah. Were you going to say something, dear? I heard someone's voice out there. While we're talking, I was just going to bring up as well and share this, some of the places where we communicate in our group. I know a lot of the people are not on Facebook, and that's fine. The people that are, we can communicate there, and it's so efficient and easy to share files and communicate that way. My preference, but not everybody's, and that's fine. I'm going to bring up also that there is this Keshe community site that I went ahead and just, it's established by the Keshe Foundation, and they like people to use that. So I just put a Yelm area Keshe Tech Group.
Yeah, cool.
Somebody trying to say something there? I hear a voice.
So you will get your link to this meeting into there?
Yep. And what I'll do is I upload it onto my YouTube channel is what I do, or we can make a separate YouTube channel for this subject. That might be a better idea. That way, whoever does them, Brad has a meeting, you have a meeting, Joel has a meeting, then, anybody can put it on that common site. I think I'd rather do that because I got enough stuff on mine to keep me busy. And
this is an area where I'm not real familiar too, so I wouldn't mind learning how you do it. I don't have any idea how. I've never uploaded anything on YouTube, so and I think that'd be a really useful skill for all of us.
Be a workshop of tomorrow.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody will have their own niche or thing that they're good at or able to do or whatever.
Hey, Heather, I wonder if you could tell me what the, I noticed that Carolyn isn't on, and I'm not able to get out.
There's Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
You need the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Okay, you need the Wi-Fi?
So,
That way you can share.
there it is.
Okay, I'm trying to share my other, let's see, let me just do desktop then. The other place that I post stuff a lot, you know, for people that do the Facebook subject is the Golden Age of GaNS Facebook page. And like people that came to the expo, we gave them a list of the files, all of the how-to videos, all of the what to do with what patch and put where, not videos, but PDF files. And I made sure this morning that I had uploaded the most recent ones of all of those things. So I'm just showing you right now on the screen where those are located. So you go to the Golden Age of GaNS Facebook page, click on the File tab, and then I guess the most recent 10 or 12 are the ones that I uploaded this morning. Because I like to give those to everybody that's in the Keshe Foundation. We just all share, you know, you come up with something that's an easy way to do something or a way to communicate things, then you just...
I appreciate you showing that on the screen.
There it is. Let's see, we got CO2 instructions, making a double-walled cup, how to make fruit and veggie GaNs, using the different patches. Yeah, and it's not just my stuff, which I love, because there's a lot of really good stuff. Okay, we did the Keshe community one. There's also a Keshe Foundation Washington State. I don't know who runs that one, but I do post things on there because it's Washington State. And is that all of them that I, okay, and then that's the YouTube station channel, whatever you want to call it, where I've put all the different short video clips of things that we figured out how to do. One of us says, grab the iPhone, take some pictures, because pretty soon somebody is going to say, okay, now how do you make carbon stick GaNs, or how do you rinse your GaNs, or how do you make your pins, you know, those kind of things. And like I said, I'm not the only one. There are so many people that have YouTubes. Really, really good one lately has been like that. It's called Plasma School Australia, I think is what it's called. And they post a lot of beautiful things. Hi, Nikki. So let me get off of my screen share there. If anybody has any other things that should be shared in this. Oh, everybody. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
Hey. There you go. Linda's got to get over here and say, hey.
Hey. Hi.
Hey, we have your ivy, whatever kind of ivy plant is on the windowsill. That's another subject.
And she's looking gorgeous, too.
We've been giving it plenty of plasma water, and it's happy.
You know, all that stuff.
Oh, great.
Okay. All right. So we're coming up on 30 minutes. Is there anything else that we want to make sure and kind of have on this to go out to people to give them an initial discussion? We haven't said when we're going to do what next, but I'm not sure that we actually know that.
Yeah, it should
at
be
the
a
moment.
Monday. Maybe Monday in 1 week.
On the 28th?
Yes.
Okay, so we plan on doing this again on Monday the 28th.
And we do not know where. If it's a
On
restaurant,
on Zoom, and
or if it's the Lion Club.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah, it's my understanding, dreaming the next year, we should be together.
Yes, yes. Well, I don't know if we need to rent the Lions Club for
Yeah,
it.
right. Let's say
I'm thinking a restaurant.
When we are 10 people or less, then we go to the restaurant.
Okay.
If it's more than that, we
How about in
How much does the
Rainier?
Lions Club cost to rent?
$75 a day, which is not bad. They're usually busy. Oh God, yeah, it's usually that and a couple zeros at a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually busy on, you know, like Fridays and Saturdays with their other meetings and things, but they're usually available on Sundays and Mondays is what I found. I was thinking maybe for our next meeting, do you want to meet in Rainier at a restaurant or something? That way we could take a look at that space.
Oh,
is there a restaurant?
Is there one close by? Maybe we could take a look at the space.
Yeah,
and then,
Zonia's, maybe Zonia's.
no, in Rainier.
Rainier?
Mhm.
One. Eva and one?
Do they still have a place there? It's in Tenino. They have one in Tenino.
Yeah, it's in Tenino.
Well, they were in Rainier last night.
Okay, so we will establish a place other than obviously the Zoom meeting, and we can go ahead and at least send the links out to that, and then we'll.
And also anybody out there who has some idea about where else we could meet in this general Yelmish area, that would be great, you know.
Yeah, someplace with Wi-Fi is really nice.
Yeah, yeah. Because one way or another, we'll do this Zoom thing again. Preferably have more people in residence, though, and with your gear. I just was able to pick up at the Goodwill another sealer.
Awesome.
So I got another sealer, and I found at the dollar store a cup that has 2 walls on it, and so I got to figure out how to seal that. So do I just fill it with GaNS water on the?
We have a YouTube on that and a PDF file.
Yeah.
That's my standard. My standard. I'll make sure and hand you one before you leave. Yeah, Carolyn is asking if we're on, and I said yes, we're on now. Does that help?
Oh, now I'm getting ready to leave now.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess our long-range plan would be to do a larger expo workshop type of thing, like we did.
Yes.
Have our second annual. Well, no, that'll be the first one for 2017, huh? Wow.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like the end of January, beginning of February, something like that.
Yes, that's a good idea.
We're looking at for a ballpark. Yeah.
Once I had the idea to invite also the press, but
Sure.
it doesn't need to be
Sure.
for the next one.
We can invite them. I guess the question would be, are we going to do it at the Lions Club, or are we going to have a place by then? So that would
Yes, that's right.
be okay. So I was thinking it would be really nice, you know, once we kind of got people on the call and people speaking their wishes and their dreams, just to maybe take a few minutes quietly with each other, with our hearts and minds open, and you know, create that place. You know, we all know this, that we create it way before it's actually physically here. So just to put some of your clear intentions and what you're feeling. Let's take about 3 deep breaths just together so we can synchronize. Okay, let's take a deep breath in. And blow it out. Breathe in some good, clear, creative energies from this plasma universe. And blow out everything that will not support this coming together with ease and grace and synchronicities and joy and fun. Breathe in one more time. Breathe in all the potentials and possibilities. And blow out anything that does not support that. Okay, now just take just a few moments to visualize what you would like. To put into that nice little neutral space that we just cleared out some initial seeds. Just plant some seeds there. And I'm asking this moment for all the future beings that will be supported by this being created to contribute some of their energy into its creation. All the seen and unseen forces that are really in favor of this happening on the planet. You know, there's a lot of energy behind that. We welcome that participation and assistance and guidance. Does anybody else have anything they want to say before we close this little space?
You might hang on just a few more moments because it looks like Carolyn's almost on.
We're hanging out in neutral, Carolyn. Come join us. See if you can find us in the void. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to add?
Just blessings to all.
Okay, she says she's coming in here shortly.
Nice.
She's got the number. The number. Here, look at that little arrow up there. Does that mean somebody else is up there?
That would be Carolyn. We're taking a few moments of silence in the void, Carolyn, to create and plant the seed of this future plasma community workshop space. What else did we say it was? A place for co-creation, a place for products, for Keshe technologies to be shared with the world and be created from. Education, expanding minds, expanding hearts. Anything else that wants to be in the mix? Before we give it a so be it.
And so it is.
And so it is. So be that. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Well, we promised people we were going to keep this recording to about 30 minutes, and it's about 39 and a half. Is there anything else that wants to be said on the recording before we close for now? We can leave Zoom open and we can still talk, Carolyn, so don't go.
At least say hi, Carolyn.
Hi, everyone.
Put your energy in there, beautiful.
There she is.
There you go. We'll stay on Zoom, okay? We'll just stop the recording so it doesn't get too long, is all. Is there anybody else that called in that has anything that they wanted to ask, share, say hi? That's fine. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and close the recording, and then we're going to send this on to people in our emailing list, and we'll post a link to it on the community site, and we'll have our next physical gathering on Monday the 28th. Okay. What time? I'm okay with whatever time. About the same time?
6-ish?
On
Monday. Yeah, that's a Monday, not a Saturday.
So that people can attend in the evening?
Yeah, let's do, what, 6? Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, 6 o'clock on Monday the 28th with the place, the physical place to be announced as well as the Zoom.
Right.
Okay.
Physical place to be announced.
Okay, thank you everybody. Thanks for contributing your energy, and the ones that are going to listen to it here in a little bit, thank you for contributing all that you are to this next co-creation. Bye.